The 2007 college football season ended with the 11-2 number 2 Louisiana State Tigers handing the 11-1 number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes their second consecutive national championship loss to an SEC opponent, 38-24. But would that have been the case if the college football postseason had existed as it does today? Especially in a season that was so full of upsets. Would number 3 Virginia Tech have been able to get their payback against number 2 LSU for their loss early in the season on their way to a national title? Or perhaps number 4 Oklahoma would prove their 2 losses in the season were a mere fluke. Then again, number 1 Ohio State might want to prove the same thing. Or perhaps number 2 Louisiana State would prove that they were indeed the true national champion. We will start things off in the Fiesta Bowl between number 1 Ohio State and number 4 Oklahoma. Oklahoma will start the scoring in the game with this 32-yard field goal. Then, after an Oklahoma goal line stand, Ohio State is forced to tie things up. Later in the game, after another Oklahoma goal line stand, Ohio State takes a 3-point lead. Not long after that, Oklahoma would knot things up at 6. Then late in the third, after an Ohio State goal line stand, Oklahoma is forced to settle to take a 3-point lead. Then midway through the fourth, they would make it a 6-point lead with this long field goal. And that will do it. Oklahoma upsets number 1 Ohio State 12-6 to advance to the BCS National Championship game. With number 1 Ohio State's loss, the year of the upset continues, but will the curse of the two continue as well, as number 2 LSU takes on number 3 Virginia Tech in the Chick-fil-A Bowl? LSU starts off the scoring midway through the first with this Keeland Williams touchdown run. They would then add to their lead after this Sean Glennon pass is intercepted and returned for 6. Later in the second, Keeland Williams would get his second rushing touchdown of the game. Then midway through the third, not wanting to be left out, Matt Floyd would add his own rushing touchdown to the stat sheet. LSU rolls over Virginia Tech for the second time in the season, en route to an appearance in the BCS National Championship game against number 4 Oklahoma. The curse of the two might not be over yet despite number 2 LSU's victory over number 3 Virginia Tech, and they still face a chance of upset against number 4 Oklahoma in the national title game. And the curse may still be alive as this Matt Flynn pass is intercepted and returned very athletically for a touchdown. Later in the second, this Keeland Williams touchdown run would tie things up at 7. But Oklahoma would hit this 43-yard field goal to take a 3-point lead into halftime. Then with Oklahoma nearing the red zone, early in the third, the curse appears to be all but broken, as Sam Bradford's pass is intercepted and returned a very long way for a touchdown, giving number 2 LSU the lead. They would then add this field goal midway through the third. They would then add another early in the fourth. Then midway through the fourth, Matt Flynn would find Brandon LaFell for a touchdown. Then nearing the end of the fourth, Charles Scott would power forward for another LSU touchdown. LSU proved that they were indeed the true national champion, winning it 34-10 over number 4 Oklahoma. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like on it, and if you enjoyed this kind of content, please consider subscribing because there will be more of it in the future. Thank you.